Hey guys, we're back. I'm Shane.
Zakk.
And we're back here with Star Wars The Clone Wars. Zakk, do you remember what happened last time?
I remember that, Anakin had some attachment issues when he lost his droid, R2.
Yeah.
And,
R2's awesome. He's a droid killing son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And they really played him up the last episode.
Yeah.
There was issues with the attempt to... Well, did they cripple the Malevolence?
Well, Malevolence was destroyed and destroy Malevolence.
They're launching an assault on Grievous' ship.
Yeah.
And they go in there in this asteroid field because Grievous goes into the asteroid field thinking that it's going to protect him.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. And he gets the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because...
Anakin still loses.
Yeah.
He ends up... His fighter is damaged by the shrapnel.
Yeah.
From the assault.
Yeah.
And he loses R2 in the process after he's found and, resuscitated.
Yeah, he's out there, and then we had over the medical droid. We talked about that.
Yeah.
They wanted to focus on the mission. Anakin's attachment issues and his young life, being a slave and being close to his mother. It's hard for him to do that. He wants to find R2.
Yeah.
R2 units are a dime a dozen according to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's objectively, subjectively wrong.
Yeah. So, and then Anakin pulls the card that, I didn't wipe its memory.
Yeah.
So now it becomes important to Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes out to find it. He lands on the Trandoshan freighter. Finds out that he's a sleazy scumbag.
Great man. He's a capitalist.
Actually, I don't think he found out about that. He didn't find out he was a sleaze.
Well,
he just goes there looking for it and they don't find it.
He's sleazy in the sense that he's a sleazy bastard.
Well,
but in terms of him working with Grievous...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we're left with the fact that R2 is there on the freighter.
He is.
So, yeah, the audience knows this guy's a sleaze and a scumbag.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. But other than being a lizard.
Yeah, so Anakin, R3, they had a team. They had, Ahsoka's trying to put them together, trying to have faith in R3. He's an upgraded model. He goes to spy on Grievous in his hype, and then
his tracking beacon. He sets off the tracking beacon.
Yeah, R3 screws that up.
He says he does. I don't think he's screwing it up. I think he's a dirty, rotten saboteur.
He might be. No, it's certainly possible in the Star Wars universe.
It's possible.
Yeah, and then his hyperring got destroyed, but thankfully he got rescued. But Anakin vows to find R2. So let's see if he does. All right, let's do it.
I will be at your station shortly. And General.
What is it, Galactic?
This is his name.
I prefer to get my reward in cash.
Music.
Yeah.
What is going on here? You sneaky little scrap pile.
Aw, R2.
They're kind of like a pig lizard with a snout.
Yeah. Look at that.
Well, it looks like a goddamn Technodrome to me.
Kind of does look like the Technodrome.
So defiant. No need for fear. We're all droids here. Rip this little apart and find out everything he knows.
No.
Oh, that's nice and ominous. Reminds me of the scene where the torture droid, interrogation droid rolls in.
They walk in there and it just closes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're fond of that droid, but he's fallen into enemy hands.
I could rescue R2.
No, this is not a
See, I never got destroying if you could rescue easily. In some cases.
Yes, in this case, they're looking at it as from a materialistic point of view.
Yeah.
It's information, it's a droid.
Yeah.
We're bringing the droid?
We'll need Goldie to open secured hatches and access the station's computer for us. Oh, and Rex, you get to carry him.
Take this upstairs, and be sure not to drop it. Whoa! Wow. Those 631s are not the brightest lights on the ship. All this moisture is corroding my servo motors. Go up to level 8, get your head adjusted. It feels great. battlefield.
Oh no! Oh, he just throws it.
You certainly earned your fee this time.
More than my fee. This droid is worth more, I get paid more. Now I suggest...
There's your bonus.
No honor among thieves.
No.
Report Agent R3.
Damn.
Yep.
Shitty little thing.
Yep. Gnoc just laying there dead.
Yeah, they're coming.
It stinks that he's conscious. You know what I mean? Ray shields.
This could take a while to bypass.
How did this happen? We're smarter than
Go
this.
ahead, Goldie. Make me proud.
You always notice that these Star Wars corridors are just perfect for a gunfight.
With a lot of coverage, you know.
Yeah.
You must be General Grievous. He's just another tinny, boys. Let's scrap him like the rest.
Is he though? The music in this episode is really good.
Yeah, that fight was pretty lackluster.
Yeah, it's not fucking Duel of Fates. Say that.
Well, no, but just, like I said, just...
Yeah.
You have something that belongs to me.
That was great.
Yeah.
Thanks, R2.
When you get real close to the face, you could tell where that's the animation is a little not as developed as it is later on in the series.
Yeah.
But that I did like that little action scene.
R3. Sorry, R2. It was Obi-Wan's idea. Look,
Beeps angrily was the subtitle.
R3, what have you to report?
Stubby little backstabber.
Stubby little backstabber.
Walkers come for his R2 unit. Go and make certain they do not escape.
What's funny is the limitations you don't have during animation. They could have just made him turn around, but they made him do what he would do in live action. You know what I mean?
are you trying to get us killed?
You know what those things are?
Fucking vulture droids.
Vulture droids, yeah. Kind of like little Metal Gear, right? Like little Metal Gears, kind of.
They don't run you geckos or something.
See if there are any controls on the outer platform.
There wasn't.
It's Bales.
That's a bad Grievous noise.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
It's a catwalk,
Oh,
Zakk.
man with phlegm.
In catwalk, what happens in catwalks in Star Wars?
Yeah, people fall.
Music.
Dramatic.
Music. Liar. No! Oh, yep.
We couldn't just leave him there, Obi-Wan.
Oh, Anakin, one day.
I'm glad we got R2 back, Master. But Obi-Wan does have a point.
Ahsoka, I knew you would complete the mission. Besides, R2 is more than a droid. He's a friend.
That finishes, there's a little two-parter. I think that's a nice cap at the end. A lot more action-packed, a lot more stuff happened. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that my favorite part was the the droids fighting on the fucking catwalk because
Yeah.
the little suction cup grappling hook thing. And,
Yeah.
You know.
And like the music.
drone.
Oh,
Well, these two droids, these fucking trash cans are fighting.
and I feel like R2 just murdered that droid, man.
They didn't murder him. They
were fighting.
It's war, man.
They were fighting, yeah.
It's war. It's different.
So the morale of this episode was you hold on to your friends by
Moral.
the moral, yeah. You hold on to your friends by keeping your heart a little softer than your head. So yeah, Anakin's got a big heart. Growing up a slave, tinkering with droids, creating C-3PO, he's always had he's always looked at him more as a little more sentient than other people, especially the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, did you really think Anakin was going to live through this?
No, I think in hindsight,
Just another great
Grievous is
character.
going to kill him anyway.
Yeah,
You know,
he's just a great character.
he's a great voice actor. But he's not
Yeah.
a great character.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is you got to just destroy. You got to kill this person because they're in enemy hands now.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if I don't know? Like, I'm always thinking, what if you can save the person, or what if you can save that droid? Like, getting to that droid would be hard enough. I think you had to kill everything around you to get to it, and then you just have him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take it out of there.
Yeah.
You fought in there to get it. You can fight your way back out.
Yeah. When it comes to R3S6,
I knew that dirty son of a bitch. He was too stupid. Too stupid to have been legitimately stupid.
No, yeah, you're right.
Okay, you know.
Yeah, I knew.
At
I
least in
felt
this-
I felt bad hiding it from you. But yeah, he was a spy, and you know.
What did you know the first time you watched it? That he was a spy.
The first time I watched it, I can't remember because the first time I watched it was when it aired, like 10 years ago.
Oh, so that's just a nice way of saying you didn't know.
Maybe I didn't.
Covering it up with a blanket of time.
Well, the last time I reacted to this show, there's so many things I didn't remember. I think I remember that. I don't know. So what did you think of the action in this episode?
I thought the action was good.
Yeah.
The lightsaber duel, you know, I think...
Yeah, well, I mean, so Dave Filoni and Gilroy, they wanted Ahsoka to be adept at fighting. She's fast, but she's young. And she's actually no match for Grievous.
No, she's not, but Grievous does not seem like that much of a threat. He's just kind of like swinging around.
Yeah.
He's not doing all the cool things that I want to see Grievous do, that I've wanted to see Grievous do since the Micro series.
Yeah.
You know, it's just... That is never going to be there for me. Because he...
Yeah, well, this
Maybe
series, we're still young in this series.
I know, but what
I
I get in
can't
the
say
movie,
that
what I get
series...
what I've gotten from Grievous so far,
Yeah.
and what I got from him in the movies,
Yeah.
he was a big letdown from... Like, they stacked him up in the Micro series.
Yeah.
It's like, look at this fucking menacing, terrible, coming out of the shadows, killing Jedi,
Yeah.
fighting Dooku, training with him,
Mm-hmm.
to this goddamn... should have a mustache,
Yeah.
you know, with wax in it.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm a little disappointed.
He has COVID. You know, and
I'm slightly disappointed in that character as well from what I saw in the micro series and how he's presented so greatly in Matt Stover's novelization. He's a badass in that as well. But I will say he does some badass stuff in this show that you haven't seen, but he's not going to be ever as badass as he was.
As they first revealed him.
Yeah, but ultimately they wanted her to be adept at fighting Grievous, but ultimately she's no match, so she had to run because if not, she would probably die.
Yeah.
So yeah,
well, that makes sense
because he is a Jedi killer.
It's just I know, but it just did not present him that way. It's just like when they're saying, well, he's been destroying Republic fleets left and right, and he's just like he's fucking up and abandoning ship all the time.
Yeah,
so he's they don't.
Well, we
present him that way. They tell you he's a threat.
Well, we see in the micro series he's a threat. Yeah,
I know, but to me it's like, well, he is a threat then, but now he's like, what the fuck happened to this guy? He's like, it's like if Muhammad Ali all of a sudden sucked. Like everyone thought he was great.
Like if he got some debilitating disease.
No, that's not what I meant.
I know. I'm
but
just kidding.
I meant that if he's in the ring, tearing it up, and when he's Cassius Clay, and all of a sudden, he changes his name to Muhammad Ali, and everyone's whooping his ass. And it's it'd be something similar, akin to that. But
no, I hear you. Yeah,
it's just it's a tirade.
No, it's a valid complaint. I think a lot of people felt that way about him.
Well,
I certainly did. I mean, I didn't care for the bad guys ever as much as you did. So to me, I was like, okay.
Well, I know, but even the heroes, though, you didn't have much to pick from in the old trilogy. Because Luke was a whiny little shit.
I liked Luke.
I never liked him until The Force Awakens. He wasn't even in it. Like, the whole time he's at the end. He's like a grizzled old man that lives alone on an island.
Well,
and I haven't seen much more than that, but like Han was cool.
Yeah, Han's cool, but he was always going to be cool. We also, I don't want to get too much into that because I want to go through him again with you.
Okay, well, the point is, like, you did not have a wide variety. You had to.
Well, when you're a kid and you watch Luke, I think you identify with him quite a bit. Yeah,
I didn't like it.
He was a farmer like you.
I know, but he was really whiny. All right.
What were we like when we were kids?
Well, I don't think I bitched that much. All right.
He just wanted to go to the Tashi station and pick up some power converters.
Yeah.
But I think it's great for the journey because
well, I know what they're trying to do. Because
I'm sure Mark Hamill didn't want to,
he probably wanted the job.
He wanted to be like Han.
He probably didn't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, but he probably thought like Han's the cool guy. But like without Luke, Han is just some guy. Like I think you need all that cast.
You need
the hero's journey.
Joseph Campbell. You need the dynamic.
Yeah,
you need that group.
I like the action scene. In terms of incredible choreography, that wasn't there for me. But I like the action, especially compared to last episode.
Well, there was some unique stuff. You had this, highly elevated fight between these two droids.
Oh yeah, that was the duel with the droids on that catwalk. That was cool.
And it was set up like it was this big, dramatic confrontation. But you got these two ridiculous. Opponents.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
and R3 is technically in a more advanced model as well. R2 is a badass.
Not advanced enough.
I thought there was a kind of a cool bit when General Grievous says, "I will deal with the Jedi myself." So in Obi-Wan Kenobi, in Revenge of the Sith, when Obi-Wan Kenobi jumps down into that hangar,
he says the same thing, doesn't he?
Yeah, he says, "I will deal with this Jedi slime myself." He says it like the same way, except there's a exclusion of the word slime in the Clone Wars. So I thought that was a kind of little callback / foreshadow. Ultimately, I thought this was a pretty cool arc. Not my favorite one ever. We're still early on in the season. You're still in the first season here, and I would say that the first couple seasons are kind of made for kids, even though there's a lot of stuff to enjoy for adults, especially when I've seen all the movies and I get to see some of the little things they put in there. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Do you got anything else to say?
That's all I got. The only thing I wrote down was R3 is a rotten son of a bitch.
You did. Guys, thank you so much for watching this reaction to the Clone Wars and this big breakdown of it. For more stuff, I go to StarWars.com and Wikipedia to look this stuff up. Go there, check it out. If I'm wrong about something, let me know. If you like us, you want to support us, what can they do?
Like and subscribe.
And hit the notification button.